everybody. I trust you're all doing well as can be in these challenging times we're experiencing. This video that I'm linking below, I think it'll be probably the second to last on this specific topic that the video addresses, although the video is all-encompassing from the point of view of freedom, what it means to be a free human and sovereign as well, and not be a slave of the state. Now, this video just came to my attention this past week, a few days ago. So I felt it very important to help spread it because it contains more vital information. And frankly, when you start looking at this topic, it leads to other grand topics concerning the nature of the world we live in, but also built in or accompanying the understanding of who's who and what's what is the positive, the upside, the solution, the transformation and transmutation. So if you look at some of my playlist videos, that'll give you a good idea what I'm talking about. And let's all remember to take a deep breath and increase our resolve, for we'll be needing everything we have at our disposal in the form of personal strength and intent and integrity and courage, etc., for the upcoming time ahead. I like to end on a joke, but I don't know if that would necessarily fit in to what just came out of my mouth the previous couple minutes. Can one go from dead serious to an attempt at humor? Possibly. I mean, there's no law against it. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. And maybe I'll leave my joke telling to a specific dedicated channel or video. But remember, we can't lose our sense of humor. Even gallows humor is or can be healing and appropriate. So as heavy and sad and disconcerting and despairing one might be at any given moment when we're faced with the headlines of the day, whether they're mainstream headlines or alternative news headlines. Regardless of whatever heaviness or negativity may pass through our emotional system, we all know it's dark before the dawn, usually darkest before the dawn, and we are all inherent co-creators, bliss generators, wisdom discoverers. You catch my drift. So we're not victims, although at times we may feel the victim mentality, and that's normal. There's a collective trauma in our genes and our DNA from antiquity that we're all processing as individuals. So I'd like to end with a little story that I came across. It's not exactly new, but I like it. So I'll share it with you. And maybe there are some of you that have not heard it. So it goes like this. Outside the gates of heaven, there is a battle. There's a battle between good and evil. There is a battle between light and shadow, light and darkness. Now you would think that light could obliterate darkness and shadow like that, like it's no contest, because that is the nature of light. It illumines instantly, instantaneously. But of course, a battle outside the gate of heaven in which light eliminates darkness just like that in an instant will translate differently down here to the earth realm as far as the time factor, because here in 3D land we have this interesting element we call time, a concept, a measuring apparatus. So what may take an instant outside the gates of heaven may take, who knows, 6,000 years or so on this earth realm, give or take. In other words, a longer time. But anyway, this battle that's going on, we are involved too. We are the foot soldiers on this earth realm. And we have our parts to play. And we can really only act to our full potential when we have proper information to examine. So, in any given situation where action is required, there are three options. A dear friend recently shared this with some of us. And the three options are, and we all know it, but it's good to remind ourselves. The three options are yes, no, or I do not know, I do not have enough information. So it's in the interest of having information to make informed judgments that I post the video below. But like I said, it connects to all other sorts of happenings in our world. So be vigilant, be sleuthful. We have to become our own investigative journalist on the material and spiritual side. So, all foot soldiers on the ground, let us rise and fulfill our destinies. Let us rise and meet the challenges to the best of our abilities. In a sober frame of mind. Not to say a little external pick-me-up is prohibited, but, balance, moderation. And let us proceed with the task at hand. And some days we'll feel like absolute shite, and we won't want to get out of bed. And that's all right. We need our rest. We need our downtime. So this video has gone on maybe a little longer than I wanted to. I'll do a little editing, but I'll leave most of it intact, warts and all, because I think warts are necessary. We need to see it all, the good, bad, the ugly, the indifferent, that which is hidden, that which is in plain sight. And on that note, Om Shalom, Om Shalom, Om Christ Om. Lord have mercy, God have mercy. Lamb of God, Lamb of God. Peace, peace be unto us all. And don't forget your daily dose of humor. And don't forget to boogie. Canned heat, children. Going up to the country. On the road again. Au revoir. Mahalo. Ho'oponopono. Hare Krishna.